Hello. Are we starting yet? I'm just playing a little bit of the good old Minecraft.
Ooh. And it looks like we're all getting stuck in straight away. Best of luck to both runners.
This is the finals. It's a best of 3, so there's a little bit of a backup there.
Yep, so as the title implies, this is the 11 exit goals Luigi tournament, so both players will be switching to Luigi before they get started off.
Yeah, and Yoshi also required, or well, not required, but if you want to have a good time, then you'll have to take Yoshi.
Yes, so Luigi runs pretty dang slow compared to Mario, but on Yoshi those physics revert back to Mario's, making it a better option whenever you're using Luigi.
So both of them get 357, which is optimal, but Smartball has way more points than Dots does. Who knows if there's score lag in this game? I assume it wouldn't make much of a difference because the GBA is already 32-bit. And I assume its hexadecimal to decimal conversion is better. Dots rubs on one of the question blocks, but it's not going to be too much of impact.
Very, very nice YI3 from Smartball.
Yeah, and Dots lost the 259 with that question mark rub. But they're about synced right now, is really anyone's game here. Something happened with Dots. He lost his Yoshi.
Yeah, he lost his Yoshi instead of getting that fish bounce. Jumped a little bit short.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty good start for Smartball. Just a couple of small issues from Dots.
Yeah, so Smartball is doing fine. Dots is just going to be a few seconds behind. There's after Y4, there's like a single second, maybe less, advantage of having Yoshi in World 2. Ooh, and Dots runs into one of the fish. Not the fish. The Koopa on the net. And takes the death.
Very nice. Room 1 for Smartball.
Ooh, and Dots dies again.
Yeah, so that's a fairly significant lead mounting for Smartball at the moment.
Only this happened in my race. It's like Dots gets the net grab now.
Yeah, so that last race that was being referenced was decided by 2 friends. How sick can you get?
No one's made a retime video though.
That's
You
true.
have to make a synced video. I wanted to make one, except apparently in my video we tied, so I don't know if I can do it. Cause it's hard to tell when you press your file to start the game. Cause there isn't really a good visual cue, and I'm not sure if the sound cue is lined up at all either.
Yeah, it can be pretty difficult to retime stuff like that. That's why I hate retiming like short categories for Whistle. It's the same issue. But yeah, Smartball has a very healthy lead at this point. If he's keeping track of Dots, he's probably feeling quite good about this at the moment. But I mean, Smartball isn't invincible. This could definitely easily flip back.
Smartball just barely missing 362.
I'm noticing that both are running on the Japanese version, so we're not going to get to see that very strange change the developers made to the end of BP1.
Oh no, my beloved air pipes. I wonder if they changed the Iggy text in the Japanese version. Because in the English version they called Iggy demented, and in 2002 you're not allowed to say that anymore. so they made it crazed. Smartball with a very good DS1, 247.
Okay, so I'm noticing that both passed up on the dry room. It is only very, very marginally faster if done absolutely perfectly to grab that shell.
So
Lou.
Smartball there was trying to keep his fire when he was jumping through the boo ring. Wasn't able to do it though. Just barely missed the boo there. Since Luigi was sliding on the ground, if he runs into the boo, he gets hit. And I saw Smartball lose his cape there a few times in practice, so see him get through there is nice.
That room 2 never fails to surprise me.
I think you have
so
around 24 pixels below the screen to go down. It's a lot of space. Dot's using his special strat.
Not quite, Cat.
Surprisingly, this still runs at around 60. Although, not sure if this is the same in the SNES version, but the mosaic effect is only applied every other frame. Smartball with a very good DS. No, Star World 1. Good Star World 1. 274, which is the most optimal. That's if you can get all the special, if you can not hit extra blocks, like Dots is doing, hit 2. It is correct. That is correct, Walk. What I was referring to is like when the pixel size changes. Nice 259 in Star World 2. So in this game, if you watch it closely, it only changes the mosaic effect every other frame. Not sure how when it does that in SMW, it might do it, because if it's every frame, then it might be a bit too quick of a transition. Probably doesn't mean this game's tough.
Small error on the map screen there. Smartball didn't look too happy about that in the webcam, but still has a very, very nice lead. And that was PB pace as well. I mean, maybe still.
PB pace is world record pace, Ben.
Sorry?
PB pace is world record pace.
Well, yeah, of course.
For the great Smartball. Dots is doing not too poorly either. He hasn't lost any significant time since the bit Iggy controversy.
Yeah, Cat, it's totally mesmerizing.
The overworld is much worse in SMA2 because there are more wrong buttons to hit. You can't hit select, you can't hit start, you can't hit R, and you can't hit L. Because they're all off limits in SMA2. So if you don't know how to press buttons
nice
correctly, then that will be an issue for you.
Sorry, I said room 2, I meant room 5.
Smartball making it out with a very, very good front door.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful.
I saw him practicing the old cape hits in practice. Das is also going to be doing the damage boost in this. So compared to what you normally see in 11 exit, normally the runners stop because the crushers are solid. In this game they aren't. So you run almost through. Since Luigi runs too slowly though, you have to take a little bit of a stop.
Very nice phase 1 from Smartball.
Harder than SMW. I would think because in the door 5 boost in SMW, you stop. But in this game, the camera position where you stop, you have to move right next to the crusher as you lose your iframes. So that probably a tighter window. In normal SMA2, you just have a really long space that you can set. The flames are harder if you can't move, Luigi.
Still lands that hit. Does look pretty disappointed with that. I totally understand.
He can't get world record anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but you know.
Don't worry, this is a best of 3, so we'll have a second chance to world record right here on twitch.tv/Super Mario World.
Ooh, such a nice time.
Oh, he did world record.
Oh, very
0.1
nice.
seconds. Steph, we need a recount.
Well,
We need a recount.
we can retime that, but if anything, I think he might have even split marginal late.
Yeah,
That was
a marginal lead.
freaking awesome.
I'm also pretty sure he won the race against Don.
Yeah, I think so.
Wee little bit.
What can you do when your opponent gets a world record?
Who are you, Calco?
Oh, and Don's forgetting that he wasn't playing SMA2. You can't stand in that corner in this game without getting hit.
Sad. Sad reality.
Yep. Lost time in the overworld. Lost Cape and a Bowser. Oh my word.
The great retime of
Such a good run.
2018.
Very, very well deserved victory. Absolutely amazing.
No, if we're gonna create an SMA2 channel, remember, SMA2 becomes before the SMA2 part. This game is called Super Mario World Super Mario Advance 2. Not the other way around. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking it's that way. Is it even possible to register a name that long? Cherry MX Blue back in your face again. Super Mario World Super Mario Advance 2.
1140.
Username is too long. I can't believe it, Clint.
Congrats to both runners. We will be setting up for race 2 of this best of 3. If Smartball managed to take it down, the match and the tournament is his.
Oh, looks like Dots' run is not legit because he did not get clapped. An unfortunate chain of events there. Sadly, we'll have to disqualify him, and he will be losing the first race. The star slowly being hoisted up on next to Smartball's name. If he wins the next race, that means he will have taken the whole show, just like nearly everyone has predicted. Speaking of that, let's take a look at the predictions while we have the chance. My prediction is 8th. Now, the top prediction is Dots. And his prediction says that Smartball will win. So, there's a very high likelihood. Now, TNT, Def, Xander, Ben, me, which are like nearly everyone who's next, have also said that Smartball wins. So we can conclusively say tonight that that Dots has the winning prediction. Oh no, hold on.
We do have an untitled prediction.
The untitled prediction says that Dots will win. Now, if Dots wins the next 2 races, because 2-1 against Smartball, the prediction will have 53 points and will be the winner. So, it's riding down here. Dots' prediction versus the untitled prediction. Dots puts himself to lose. The untitled prediction puts Dots to win. So, really, it could go either way. It'll be an exciting race, statistically.
Untitled is clutching their butt cheeks. There's so
Yes.
much riding on this. So much riding on it.
Now, Heartbeat's prediction to put me to win, which could have happened, is 5th place.
I think my prediction, that's Smartball and yourself in the grand finals.
What if the untitled? Do we have an untitled prediction for the 11X tournament?
Sorry? Oh,
Oh, Stiv has one, but it just doesn't have a name next to it. Super Mega Predictions is the 11X's untitled prediction.
Super Mega prediction? Like,
Now, currently it's 19th place.
That might be Super Mega though. Maybe he wasn't logged in.
Who knows? That could be the untitled prediction win. Oh wow. That secretly is Super Mario World.
Illuminati confirmed.
Dots does not play this game, the game plays him.
I love whenever I hosted Barb earlier, he thought Super Mario World did call Super Mario World. Pretty brilliant.
Oh, hey, Super Mario World. Just a little bit of shameless self-promotion. My bracket is winning the 11X No Major Glitches tournament.
Yeah, you made a pretty good call on my wrist.
My bracket science, even though I got... How many... I think I have 3 wrong. One of them was because Vert left the tournament, and I put him to win 1 match.
I can't believe I made that mistake. I was like, you know what? If I just choose the other person, they're going to win by default. He's going to forfeit. I was like, nah, he's definitely going to do it this time.
I actually didn't bring that factor into it. Alright, we have the great... We got the support over from Smartball's girlfriend.
Ooh. Welcome, Smartball's girlfriend.
It's also interesting because I'm only winning the entire thing by 1 point, and I'm pretty sure I've only ever been in the lead for the prediction by 1 point.
Yeah, like I said, I think my race might have made the difference. At least between you and Xander.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I might have put you to lose. Where did I put you?
No, you put me to win. That's why.
Good. I'm glad I know. I know what it is. And then I lost the Daniel Goddick versus Marcelo Matos race.
But yes, we're off. We're on to race 2.
Oh.
And if Smartball manages to take this one down, the match at the tournament is...
Who knows? Smartball could get another world record, back-to-back world record. But Dots could get a better world record. It has happened before. In speedruns. There was a race, and both runners got world record, except one of them was better than the other, so that one was the world record. Dots, I think both of them pretty good sections here. Smartball showing off the fact that Yoshi can hold stuff in his mouth, while it's only while Luigi is riding him. If Mario's riding him, no can do, but Luigi, yeah, all the way. Dots, something happens to Dots, but...
Yeah, Dots was sort of slipping about on Yoshi. Smartball didn't have a really great Yoshi grab either.
Yeah. There wasn't too much time lost. I think it was still 357.
Yeah, it was very, very much.
My eyes are glued to the screen. This level could go either way. One mistake, and it could end it all. Oh,
really
turns out they both get 259. Now, Smartball also showing another mechanic. If Yoshi is seen past the gold tape, Luigi and Mario will scoop him up for the continuing level. Luigi does go faster on Yoshi. One of the great consolations of SMA2. Just be on Yoshi the whole time.
Yeah, Luigi's pretty damn slow compared to Mario. if you don't have Yoshi.
So Smartball and Dots both carefully tackling this difficult stage. Smartball using a fish bounce, Dots and keeping the fish alive. Big strategic move there. Because in Star World 3, if you don't get 191, there's actually the fish will come back to life. So, Dots falls off the net. As I
not again.
was saying, if you kill the fish in YI4, it'll come back as a ghost in Star World 3. But if you keep it alive, it'll become super big, like Big Boo. Yeah, the net in this game, I'm not sure why he's grabbing the net where he does do it, because you can, like, ever so slightly tap R to go under that Koopa, but he doesn't seem to do that. Smartball with the less than spectacular Iggy kill, so he's 1.6 seconds behind. That's an interesting logic there, Walk.
Looks like Smartball is having fun through this tournament, just taking a wee sip of beer there.
To assess your question, Walk, we have to calculate the weight of Luigi and the weight of Mario. So Luigi's taller, but he's thinner. But Mario's shorter and fatter. So there's a big debate to be made whether or not which brother is heavier than the other. And according to Yoshi, they both weigh the same, since they both have the same speed and gravity. It's just a theory. It's a video game SMA2 theory.
Is Mario actually dead? Find out next time.
And Smartball gets that 362, like I had said earlier.
Oh, and unfortunately, breaking the rainbow blocks against each other.
Yeah.
Escorting the P-switch.
Unlucky. So now this run cannot world record. Sorry for those who wanted to see a world record this run. We'll have to wait until Dots wins this and forces a game 3 so that we may see it. Oh, again Smartball loses his Fire Flower there, so he will have to pick it up in the next room before attempting the flying under the ghost ring.
Getting a little bit closer to those boos, but still manages it no problem.
Yeah, he seems to stop flying before that area and can jump quickly out of it. He removes a layer of blocks to show how few that he actually needs. It'll turn out ironic in the end if he runs out of blocks to kill the Boo with. Dots fails to pull off his nice Boo ring strat, so we'll have to go very slowly. It's interesting, you can throw it up at the ceiling and it will activate.
So a very nice lead again for Smartball, although not as much as last time.
Ooh, one extra block from Smartball. Disastrous. Now, normally in 11 exit, at this point in the run, you're only supposed to have 100,000 points. But it looks like Smartball has not heeded the warning and has amassed an entire 173,000 points. Which I don't know if score lag makes a difference in this game. Someone will have to calculate that on their machine.
Yeah, so Luigi breaks those blocks really, really slowly. You definitely want to try and avoid getting those extra blocks.
There should be a category that's just 11x Luigi, except Star World 1. You can use Mario, so you don't have to wait a million years.
Fairly decent Star Gold 3 from Smartball.
Not sure if there's a possibility for 192. I assume if you try to do the cape fly when you have the key, that it would be faster. There's no point in a two brothers % run. Mario is faster in every level.
Interesting. Smartball pressing start there.
Yeah, Smartball is a pause fan. He actually did manage to save about 2 seconds in Star World with the pause. I'm pretty sure he thought he fell off the platform. That's why I did that to save, quit, keep cape. It would have given Dots the lead. But alas, he survives.
Those doors. Demonstrating that beautiful room 5 again.
Yeah, and apparently you do normal fly through this room. Smartball gets stuck on a little gray block. We'll have to take a little mandatory slow break. And Dots gets caught up on the net and says goodbye to his cape. And looks like he will be will now be a door 7 user. Smartball says that pause cost him a gold. Still got a 1041 sum of best, so who knows? 1041 could be possible in this game. If anyone has the time to actually play this. Oh, Smartball misses a toss there. So he's not gonna have to wait until Bowser throws more Mecha Koopas. This race is now closer than ever, if you could believe it.
Yeah, in general, Bowser in this version of the game does seem to be causing a lot more issues for people. At least in the earlier rounds, that seemed to be the case. Luigi's physics are very, very difficult to deal with. Very nice ball skip from Smartball. I hope everyone's just comparing the quality of the music in this version of the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, those timers are pretty close. Yeah. Ooh! Smartball just dropping the Mecha Koopa for a moment and then throwing it up a bit too late. Interesting to see how this plays out. We've got another
There's no
cycle.
reason that this game should make you cringe. Smartball finally getting the last hit on Bowser, giving every chance he has for Dotsarecool, but
And
can't
some
do it.
would say that Smartball is the
he is now
champion of Super Mario World.
He is now the winner of the SMA2 tournament. Officially, 2 wins, 0 losses, perfect streak.
That's a good point.
He is now the king of SMA2. Really wasn't never at that position, but
the honor is his, all his.
The honor is his. The honor was his before, still is now.
Yep, quite true. Yeah, so as you pointed out, Smartball didn't lose a single race in this tournament. Wouldn't be difficult considering he only had three of them. But I mean, at this point, it could go either way. But it went his favor. A massive, massive congrats. Um, it's almost like
Smartball
this
may
tournament.
win the tournament, but Dotsarecool wins the predictions.
Yes, that's true. Congrats to the predictions king and the second place for the tournament. I just noticed that Smartball jumped into voice and has since left. More than welcome to jump back in. I just have enough time to bring our glorious king and our big winner into the voice. So. Yes, big congrats, Smartball. You've thoroughly taught us how to play SMA2.
Who's saying cringe in this chat? This game is not cringe. Ooh, turns out we might need a game 3. Neither runner has opted to do claps. Therefore, we can't accept either of their times.
Risky.
So I think... So stay tuned, there will be a game 3, everyone. If you like seeing this game played, you think you'll enjoy seeing it some more.
Yeah, so Smartball or Dots, either of them want to join, they're more than welcome, obviously. We'd like to hear from them. And we have Smartball joining us. You.
Hello.
Smartball.
Hello,
Congrats.
Smartball.
Thanks.
You're our winner. Woo.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that first run, absolutely beautiful. Obviously.
I made such dumb mistakes there, though.
Yeah, some
I took off Pile to Bowser, second phase. And then, obviously, the overworld, too.
Oh, your reaction on webcam, dude.
Oh, I was furious. Because that would also have been a gold split, too. I've never had a good Star World. I usually screw up the Yoshi flicks in Star World 2, or obviously the turn blocks in Star World 1.
And then Star World 4 at the end. How did you press pause there? I'm not even sure. That was like...
Yeah, it's the controller layout. I use a adapter that lets me use a SNES controller, and the X button is mapped to pause.
Oh.
And Y is mapped to select. So it's
pretty
strange,
interesting.
but
do you actually need that much access to start and select that you would want it on the face?
It's very, very helpful for select, but for start, it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I suppose.
I've actually reset runs by accident by hitting all 4 buttons.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that sounds terrible. I would do that all the time with like mashing and stuff. With my old muscle memory.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't think I'll be playing SMA2 anytime soon.
I understand.
This has been absolutely incredible.
It's been really fun. I know it was kind of a mean tournament, but I really appreciate you guys throwing this. It was a lot of fun for me. It's, I don't really play the Super Nintendo version much. I don't think a lot of people take the game seriously. It was nice to get it some more attention.
No, absolutely. I mean, I would be keen for it to get even more attention, because from what I've seen over the last couple of weeks, there is a lot that can be done with this game. It's a very, very impressive speedrun.
Who's ready for that new Star Wars Luigi?
Luigi's just a very interesting speedrun.
Coming this July.
But yes, Dots, you are the king of the predictions, I guess. You've got that going for you.
Yeah.
Betting against yourself. I'm assuming you probably threw this match just to become #1 predictions.
Whoa.
Totally.
I'm sorry, neither runner did claps.
Dots.
We'll have to do a game 3, I'm sorry.
Just remove Iggy's and we would have been fine, probably.
Yeah,
you probably would have
well
won without Iggy's.
Star World Onward was really good, both runs for me, but World 1 was bad on the first one, World 2 was bad on the second one. I'm just not as consistent.
Bowser was abysmal in my second run. I didn't even do phase 1. I wasn't paying attention. I was typing about the pause in Star World.
Yeah, you're mentioning button layout. Mine's my X and Y buttons are L and R, So I don't have
Oh
that issue.
my gosh.
Oh god.
So you do have start and select just as normal.
Yes.
The right button isn't even mapped to A. Like, that's the only one that would make sense.
I still use R for spin jump.
I heard there's a version of GBI coming out that'll let you map the buttons, but that's just a rumor I heard.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then I could use Y and B instead of B and A.
I actually probably wouldn't change them. I'd probably move start off of X. But other than that, I probably wouldn't change it.
I play on Virtual Console, so everything's mapped correctly.
Eh.
Yeah, but you gotta use a terrible controller.
I can't input delay.
What virtual console is that?
The Wii U.
Easy.
Wii
I don't
U
know
Virtual Console.
Oh, wait. I wasn't really sure what this was available. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm really glad that this tournament happened. Whenever I saw it on April 1st, I was pretty confident that it was just a joke, and I was thinking, yeah, it was pretty funny. Good job, SMW community, for putting this together. But no, it actually did happen.
It's also very good that
Yeah.
we've wrapped this up in April, so that this wouldn't become some May prank. That would be awful.
I'm really glad it happened. I was super excited when I heard about it and was hoping it wasn't just not going to happen. It was a joke.
Oh, it was totally gonna happen from the very start.
That's awesome. I really appreciate it, guys. It's so much. I really enjoy the Game Boy Advance version for whatever reason, and despite the bad music.
It's a lot of fun. It's a different kind of fun, I guess, than the
Exactly.
SNES version.
It's almost more fun.
In a way.
So, Smartball, what would be your favorite track in this game? What's your favorite music from this?
Oh, Athletic.
Oh, okay.
I
Fair
love
enough.
the Athletic one.
Yeah, the Athletic, it is a pretty good version of it.
I'll say that. It's almost like the least worst, like the least bad port.
Yeah. I mean, Athletic's my favorite in SNES, too. So it's unfair. But...
I'm not even sure.
My favorite is probably the start screen on the overworld. Because
actually,
it's not a
that is
butchered version.
that's a really good one.
Are you talking about the one that's playing when the cutscene's starting?
When you push start on the overworld, or maybe it's
Oh.
select on the overworld, it shows all the levels.
I think I know what you
Oh,
mean.
that one. I thought you meant the opening cutscene that I'm on now.
That one's pretty good too.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's actually another one. When you get all the dragon coins, I like that one a lot. There's a cutscene that plays.
Oh yeah.
I like that one a lot.
I'm aware of that cutscene, but I haven't actually seen it, so maybe I'll check that out later if I can remember. I don't know. What would be an appropriate way to finish this up? Have you guys any thoughts or anything you want to say? Or
Thank you everybody for participating in the tournament. I think all of the matches at least got played. I know there are a few forfeits like during the match, but I'm pretty sure nobody dropped, which is pretty cool.
yeah, every match got played. There were quite a few forfeits, but Bowser can get pretty dicey with Luigi if things start going downhill. So
Yeah.
that's what happened
People.
to most people that forfeited. But other than that, the organization of this was amazing. Scheduling was amazing. Everyone was on the ball all the time. So you couldn't ask for much more than that. And yeah, I think everybody had fun, so couldn't ask for much more than that.
I had a blast doing this.
Don't
Like I said, I
hold
just haven't
a
get to
breath.
this much at all because it's the less popular version by a lot.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and
Thank you
you're a
so
very,
much.
very worthy winner.
You
And
guys,
congrats
Lunar
on the-
Magic was able to open up SMA2 at one point.
I thought there was a program that can edit.
There's one that ports SMW levels to SMA2, except it's kind of limited in what it can do.
That's pretty cool.
That's an interesting concept.
Anyway, we have
Alright,
a SMW match coming up, right?
Yes.
Yes, actually, we've got some Super Mario World.
Aaron's going.
Some Super Mario World action coming up, and that's going to be between Area 51. That guy, some of you might have heard of him.
The Area
going up
51?
against
The
Super
Area
Mega
51, he says he will win.
Super Megadov is my favorite superhero, by the way. Sorry, that's with reference to the fact that he wears a cape on stream. It's appropriate for this game. But yeah, guys, that'll be coming up in about 5 minutes. But yeah, that was the Super Mario Advance 2 tournament, I guess. That was a lot of fun.
That was the whole tournament.
The whole thing. Alright, folks. Take care, as always.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night,
Thanks, folks.
and stay tuned for Area 51 and opponent.
Yeah, we will be switching over. We'll be going offline for just about a minute, but we'll be back pretty much
A
instantly.
peaceful transfer of power will commence soon.
Thanks to my co-commentator Matthew, Gaming Live. Has
How
done a
many
lot of
matches did I commentate? Like 13?
Most of them.
That's
You
so
did
many.
excellent, Matt.
I think it was 10 or 11. I'm probably going to do
No.
3 after this is finished. But yes, take
I'm
care,
not
guys.
doing any of the 11
Have a
extra.
good night.
People don't want me.